What's up, what's up, what's up? How's it going, guys? It's been a little bit. I think it's been over a week since I've posted a video, actually, which is the longest it's been since I took my little hiatus from the coronavirus. But I hadn't recorded a video in a while because I didn't have too much thought-provoking content. It was just a lot of busy work, honestly, just putting my head down, reaching out a lot to follow-ups or people that had told me no, or those who had withdrawn their applications in the past, just reaching out to each and every one of them, either a call or a text or an email, saying to keep me in mind if they need to review their health insurance, but also to keep me in mind during open enrollment and annual election period if they see anyone post about wanting health insurance or asking questions about getting onto Medicare for the first time, etc. But throughout these few days, something did happen where I felt compelled to make a video about, and you can probably see by the title. But what happened was there was this girl. There's always a girl. There's this girl who is about my age, she's 26, maybe she's 27 now, but she has health insurance through her employer, I think it was, and I gave her a quote a while back, like many months ago, and literally the quote was going to save her like 20 bucks a month. It was going to cut her deductible in half, and it was going to give her copays for doctors and specialist visits. Her current plan had a $5,000 deductible and it had no copays, so she had no coverage until she hit her $5,000 deductible. So even if she went to the doctor, which she told me she does at least once a year, she was paying full price for that doctor's visit. And it just blew my mind because I showed her better coverage for cheaper, and she still told me no, and that was so painful, guys. That hurt so much. And that's the toughest part about this job, is no matter what, you're always going to run into people who just don't think logically. That's a mean way to put it, I guess, but I kept asking her why. I've asked her why 2 or 3 times now, because she denied me. She said no way back a few months ago when I first quoted her, and she said no again when I reached out to her a couple days ago. And I'm trying to get her to tell me why, but of course she won't, and I know why she won't tell me why. That's confusing, but it's because she's afraid, or it's because she's thinking emotionally, or it's because she did say something along the lines of, like, if she has a big bill, she doesn't care about the high deductible plan that she's on currently, because if she has a big expense, her dad will help her out with that. I'm just sitting here thinking, that's so selfish. Like, what? So she's just going about her decision-making process so improperly. And I guess that's my opinion, and you might look down on me for judging her, I guess, technically, about her decisions. But at the end of the day, she is making the wrong decision, mathematically at least, and logically, because she can get better coverage through me at a cheaper price, and she still is saying no, unfortunately. So that's the most difficult part about my job, truthfully. It's not trying to get in front of people, it's not trying to get sales, it's not cold calling or door knocking, because I don't do those things anymore. It's the people who I can't quite convince. It's the people who don't think logically. That just eats away at me, honestly, because I look at the situation, and obviously I wish she would let me know the exact reasons why. Maybe she's afraid, maybe she doesn't trust me. I'd just like to know why. And I hate that she didn't tell me why. That drives me crazy. But even more than that, I hate that she's not making the right decision in my eyes, because I can save her money, help her get better coverage, and then I also get paid for doing that, if she would say yes, obviously. But she doesn't, and that's just what I hate. That's what I hate the most about this job. That's the hardest thing about being an insurance agent. It's the people who are too stubborn or are too untrustworthy or whatever the reason is, that they don't make the decision that's best for them. And then as a consequence of that, because of the nature of the business, I'm not getting paid on that person. So that really sucks. Well, there you have it. There is, in my opinion, the worst part about being an insurance agent. Not too bad, right? Truthfully, those situations happened a ton when I was buying leads and when I was when I was buying Medicare leads and running Medicare appointments. I don't know why. Maybe the older generations are just more untrustworthy because they've lived through life and been scammed and know there's some bad people out there. And insurance agents back in their time had a horrible reputation, and we still kind of do, unfortunately. But that doesn't happen as much to me anymore. I'm basically only working off of referrals, or I am actually only working off of referrals, either from current clients or from just other professionals that I've networked with. So it doesn't impact me that much. But if you're an insurance broker and you are struggling with this, first of all, let me know, leave a comment down below. But also, if you are, it's probably because of the way you're operating your business or the firm or the agency that you're affiliated with. You know, some agencies just naturally are known to be a little salesy, I guess. But I would also take a look and reflect on how you're doing business. If it's a bunch of cold leads, even a cold call or a door knock and buying a lead, it's still I still consider a cold lead because it's not a warm introduction. It's not someone saying, hey, reach out to Colin. He helped my aunt with her Medicare, or whatever it is. So I think that you're always going to run into this problem where people are saying no for what seems like irrational decisions, probably just because they don't honestly trust you. So that's a call for young brokers or any broker who's new to the industry to not cold call, not buy leads, and not go out and door knock, because it's going to be tough. Those sales are a lot tougher. It's a lot tougher to make sales, and those clients are not as good. I promise you that. I've been there, I've done that, and I'm just sharing my experiences with y'all. So if you hate it, unsubscribe or don't hit the like button, whatever. But if you love it and you like this information, please hit the like button and support the channel. And don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of my future videos. So thank you guys for tuning into this episode about the worst part of being an insurance broker. I hope it wasn't too much of a clickbaity title. I know it wasn't as exciting as you probably thought, but I will see you guys all. I think I'll be recording tomorrow. So see you tomorrow.